In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to fill out your NFIRS reporting sheet through the FireWorks platform. Once you load the app under the Incidents tab, you will see the incident as it was populated through from dispatch. On the left-hand side, you're going to click on the flashing light symbol. That is then going to load the NFIRS reporting sheet. You're going to work from top to bottom, left to right, and fill out all of the required information for this call. We'll start by selecting the incident type. There's a drop-down of all the possibilities that you can scroll through and select. You can type into the box to search, or you can type in a code as well. I'm going to select a motor vehicle accident. You can then go ahead and fill out which station was responding, the actions that occurred on scene. You're required to select at least one, no more than 3. You can scroll through and select whatever fits best based on the incident that you are responding to. It's now going to ask you for the details of the location of where the call occurred. You can enter that here. It will then ask you what kind of property it is. Again, you can select the drop-down, you can scroll through, or you can type. I'm going to start typing highway, and then autofill as soon as I find it from the drop-down. Estimated dollar value and losses. This only needs to be filled out if you knew exactly what the pre-incident value was and the amount of loss. Because we are not estimators, we are going to skip that section. The next part is owner and involved persons. This is extremely important to make sure this is entered for every single person on scene, whether it's a driver, whether it's a passenger, whether it's from a single vehicle or multi-vehicles. All personnel needs to be entered to cover ourselves so that we can make sure that no one comes back and says that somebody was missed. You do that by clicking the add on the right-hand side. It'll then bring down the drop-downs to enter the involved person's details. If you have already taken a picture of the barcode, you can select driver's license file, pull that from the library, or you can go ahead and click driver's license camera, and then that will load the camera that you can scan the back of the barcode. You need to enter all of the individual's information, whether the driver's license camera was able to scan it from the barcode or not. Down here, you'll enter the address for the person, and then you can add contact info. You can select a phone number from here, then type it in. The insurance policy, this is the insurance information for the vehicle. This needs to be entered for every single vehicle that was involved. The next section is the vehicle info. Go ahead and click add vehicle. Again, this needs to be entered for every vehicle involved in the incident. You will select the year, make, model, type, the vehicle license plate number, license plate state, driver's license number, driver's license state, and then information of how the vehicle was found, type of accident. Down here, you will now assign who was in what vehicle. If you noticed up here under involved entities, we entered every single person that was involved in the incident, whether they were a driver, passenger, whether they were from vehicle 1, vehicle 2, etc. We then down here, under the motor vehicle information, we'll click add passenger, and then it will allow you to select from the individuals you already created and assigned which personnel were in which vehicle. The next field is the Law Enforcement Reporting Agency report number. You will select who the law enforcement reporting agency is, whether that's the sheriff's office, highway patrol, etc. If you do not know who is making the report, please ask whoever is on scene. And then here you will enter what the report number is. This is extremely important to allow us to link to a crash report after the fact. The last box on the incident tab is the narrative. This is where you'll enter first what you were dispatched to, what you saw when you arrived on scene, and what was done while you what was done while you were on scene. Please enter as much information as you can. And then scroll back to the top. That covers everything in the incident info tab. We'll move over to response. The response tab is going to link the apparatus as well as the times from dispatch. Those do not need to be changed unless you see an error in the time that came across. What you will need to assign is what personnel were in each piece of equipment. So you will come down here to the Add Personnel tab. You can see right now this has Rescue 1 selected, so I'm now telling it who was in Rescue 1. You can go ahead and select whoever was on Rescue 1. Click Close. Then you can come up here to Medic 1. You'll now see it selected Medic 1, and I will assign what personnel was in Medic 1. It is important to assign personnel to the apparatus in order for the payroll per run stipend to apply. Although we selected and scanned driver's license barcode to get information, we still need to upload a picture of the driver's license as well as the copy of their registration for the vehicle and a copy of their insurance card, as well as any pictures that we have on scene. To do that, you will click on the paperclip icon to add an attachment. Go ahead and click Add File. This will then allow you to select either to take a photo or a picture that was already taken. Once you select that, it will give you the opportunity to tell it what kind of picture was uploaded, whether that was a driver's license, registration, etc. Once all of that is inputted and you are done with your report, you will click on the checkbox on the left-hand side of the screen. This will then tell you what errors are found on the report. This is important to make sure that you submit this NFIRS sheet while you are still on scene so that all of your information is gathered. That way, if you have an error that comes up because you missed something, you can still gather it while you are still on scene. You can go ahead and click on any of these, and it's going to take you and highlight the exact field that was missed for you to select and fill in. You can then go back, click the check mark, and then once all of your errors are completed, it will allow you to submit. It does auto-save the run sheet, so once it is finished, you can go ahead and click the house symbol on the top next to your name, and that'll take you back to the main incident reporting sheet. Once it's reported, you will see that the flashing light will go from yellow, which is draft, to the green color for reported. If you have any questions, please let me know.